All right, welcome to my YouTube channel, Water Sign, Nancyrosedivinetarot. I'd like to give a big thanks to the viewers who are taking the time to hit the like button. And for anyone who is sharing my videos, I've been checking that out and just seeing how many videos are actually being shared. And I do appreciate it. Love, love it. Keep it coming, please. And anyone who has subscribed, welcome to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate it. All right, so what we are doing for the water sign is we are doing for the ending of January, the last 2 weeks of January. We're just going to look for some guidance and direction as to what is happening and what direction to go. So I have already cleansed the deck, and right now we're going to ask Spirit and Angel for some guidance and wisdom with an open mind and highest intentions for the water signs. All right, and keep in mind, I do know that not everybody will resonate with these videos, so if you don't, that is fair. If you do, please feel free to leave a comment. I love your comments. Keep them coming. It is definitely exciting to see your comments. And you can also leave a comment as to which kind of reading you would like to see as well. All right, water signs. What do we have for the beautiful water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the month of January ending. How are we ending January? All right, we are starting because they're flying out at me. All right, I'll just do some little organization here. Okay. How does that look? All right, so, okay, what we have going on for the water signs. Okay, so for the first card we have, I'm going to hold it up right here. Let's see if you can see. Okay, so that's your 8 of Cups. Your cups, again, is your emotions. So definitely you know by your emotions that you are leading into your feelings and your thoughts. So here you are, you're standing there, your cups are all behind you. They're kind of, some of them are knocked over, some of them are still standing. So this is about you just being emotionally unfulfilled. You're just disappointed, you're withdrawn right now. So you're going into mid-January feeling like you need to change something about your life. Something needs to be done. You definitely need to abandon whatever path it is you are on right now, water sign. You just need to walk away and start something new. So if you are in a connection and it is not good for you, this is about you realizing it is time to let go. It is time to move on. And again, easier said than done always, but this is about the cards saying to you, you know, you're feeling withdrawn and you're feeling emotionally unfulfilled, so it's time to abandon this path and it's time to move on. Your next card that you have is the King of Swords, and swords are about, you know, you know, arguments and fights, and it's about decisions being made, and it's about our fears and challenges. So this guy here, Cancer, this guy here is about someone who is doing some clear thinking, someone who is going to figure out which way to go and just do it, just figure it out. So water signs, it does look like, unfortunately, some of yous, I don't mean to sound excited here, but it's just I get passionate with the readings, but it definitely is the King of Swords here. He is a fair-minded person. It's about a clear thinker. It's about the truth. It's about someone who's a good thinker. So it's about you just getting to really figure out what you need to do, what it is you need to do. Again, because the next card you have is the Death. So you definitely are doing some thinking. So here you are abandoning the path, and you need to get to the point of it. You need to just figure out exactly what it is, because the Death card is about transformation. It's about a change of life. It's about a renewal, a rebirth. It's about you feeling alive again. It's about letting go of that garbage, that past, that man or that woman that's not treating you right or not committing to you or just playing you. It's about letting go of that. That's what that death card represents. A lot of people see that card and get scared, but transformation doesn't have to be scary. A rebirth doesn't have to be scary. Endings are scary, but there's also a beginning, so there's something to look forward to. Definitely. And then there's you coming, so like this is your weekend in the end of January there. So this is you just, the Three of Pentacles is about our stability, our home, just, our career. So this is about you just doing some preparation for the next stage. So you realize you need to make the next stage. You need to take that next step. So this is about gains and recognition. It's about you getting recognized like recognizing the fact that you need to move forward. You need to move on. You definitely are, because the next card, I see right there, the Hierophant, it's telling me like you definitely are doing a lot of self-searching and trying to figure out what to do, because you need to move away from a situation. You definitely are seeking for the truth and just trying to end a situation and move on to something better. So this is recognition. This is you definitely are going to be able to do it, but you're also going to have a test of faith. You're also going to be up and down. So you're also going to be like, can I do this? No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. So this card is here to say, yes, you can. You can definitely do this. Again, sometimes we are unwilling to change. So it's our own self that is stopping us. So that's why I'm saying to you, when I say, can I change? Yes, I can. Or yes, no, yes, no. Again, he right here is under the King of Swords. So the Hierophant is under the King of Swords. So it's about the truth. You can do this. Again, you may go flip-flop because you are having a hard time letting go. Obviously you are, because your next card here is about you feeling isolated. If you're in a connection with someone, you're feeling isolated, you're feeling alone. You definitely are seeking for some spiritual guidance. You definitely are seeking for some wisdom and direction. You are looking for some direction, because you have two cards. These are both church related. These are both related to spirit and angel right here. These cards connected to each other. So it's like, you're at your wit's end. You're asking, I need your help. Spirit, help me with this path. Help me with this new direction. Definitely. So coming into the end of January, you are definitely going to do a lot of asking and praying and meditation and soul searching and just looking for some guidance and direction. Just know that it's there for you. It's there with you. And the next card that we have, and I'm saying that because the next card that you have is the King of Cups. So that's you. So that's you. You are in charge of your emotions. You can do this. You can be strong when you need to be. You can be weak when you need to be. But you are what you want to be when you want to be it, if that makes any sense to you. You definitely... You have the will to move on. You have it. Sometimes you may pretend like you don't have it, but you do have the will to move on. You are in charge of your emotions. This guy or girl right here, so if you're a girl, you're the Queen of Cups. Just, reverse it. So this girl right here or guy right here, he's just someone who's in charge of his emotions. He's someone who's just knows what he wants, and he's someone who's going to do it. So they're just reminding you, you have it. And I do believe that that's what the cards are saying to you. You're asking for all this help. You're asking for all this wisdom and guidance and direction. It definitely is there for you. But what they're saying to you is you have it within you. You have it. Water signs, you definitely have a good connection with your feelings and your emotions. You're very intuitive. A lot of you can probably read tarot yourself. So again, it's just about you being very connected with yourself and the divine guidance. So the next card that we have is the Hermit card. And that guy right there is definitely someone who is... Sorry, I just want to point out, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 major Anacana cards, so that is definitely telling you it is time. It is time for this rebirth. It is time for transformation. It's time for you to abandon this path. or this person or this job, whatever it is, but it's time for you to abandon that path and move on. You will be recognized for it. You are being recognized for it. They do see how hard you are trying to let go of this situation. You are trying to be level-headed. You definitely are. Spirit and angels are there with you because you are feeling like you're alone. You definitely are feeling like you're isolated, but you're not. You're definitely not. We have this guy right beside you, and if you can actually see, his hand is open to you, saying, I'm here, like I'm here to help you. I'm listening to you. Keep asking, keep believing. The more you acknowledge, the more you acknowledge and appreciate, the more that can come. If you're going to be negative, negative's going to keep coming. Look at this transformation with a positive outlook. Some days will be easier than others, but try to be positive about this new change, and again, it will get easier for you. Okay, so let's get back to this guy, the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is about discretion. It's about soul searching. Again, and you've got all connected together. So here's a guy who wants clarity. Here's divine guidance helping you. And here's you doing some soul searching. This is about you doing some soul searching and using your inner strength and seeking the truth and seeking wisdom. Also through isolation. So you're kind of a little bit withdrawn right now. Maybe you're pulling yourself back from people in your life because you are going through some sort of transformation in life, Cancers, Pisces and Scorpios. So maybe you are being a little bit withdrawn right now from your life and your friends and people connected in your life because you are trying to seek the truth, and you are trying just to move on and just do some soul searching and figure out exactly what it is that you do want and in January, because you've decided you definitely are feeling alone. You definitely are isolated in whatever connection you were in. Whoever it is that you were connected with, you definitely are feeling alone. Now, you do have Earth sign Pentacles, so that's Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, so you could be connecting with them as well. So let's just go to your last card here. The last card here is the Moon, and that is by Pisces, so that is your sign as well. Beautiful water sign there. So this guy represents so uncertainty, just sometimes illusion. It's also related to our intuition as well. So I truly believe for those water signs that this reading is mostly related to you letting go of some sort of past, letting go of some sort of connection that didn't work, and just moving on and changing. But all of your cards are connected to intuition, so believe your intuition and follow it. And it's also about you being connected with divine guidance. I really do see a lot of divine guidance in your reading. Most of you who are listening right now are probably asking for guidance, seeking for help, asking spirit and angels, why do I do this? How do I do that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you're asking all of these questions, and they're saying, we're listening to you, but you are the one who's in charge. You can go whatever direction you want, and you know that about yourself. You are very, very in charge of your emotions. So if you want something, you go after it. If you don't, you just don't. So that's what you need to do. If you're ready to take this next step, if you're ready for this rebirth, just do it. I know it's easier said than done, but you have that willpower. You have that inner strength. This is about inner strength. You have it. You can use it, take it, and go with it. This is about uncertainties. So you're ending the month January in not knowing what direction's next, what's next. So you're just not quite sure. It's not a bad card. It's just about, uncertain. You're not certain what the next step is. So you're not clear what direction to take now. You do know that a new path has to be taken. So now you need to figure out, coming into February, you're going to need to figure out what's the next step. Now you know you need to end this. Now you know what you need to do to end it, and how you need to do to end it is just be honest with yourself. Make a list, pros, cons. Put them in your face every day. Take a picture on your phone. Walk around with it every time you feel like you want to text that person or call that person or hang out with that person. Pros, cons, right there. That's that right there. That's about getting to the nitty-gritty of it, figuring out how you're treated in this connection, how you're not treated in this connection, what you want from it. So again, write a list, and then that may help you when you feel like you need to fall back into that pattern, because sometimes we fall back into that pattern because this is also it's also about unwilling to change. You do have that in your reading as well. So you got to be just careful about that and remind yourself. So that's why I'm saying make that list. So you have that list, and put it as the last text that you sent the person. Take a picture of the list. So every time you open it up to go to text the person, that list is there. It sounds silly, but it may help. Sometimes we forget how we are in relationships when it's been a while. Sometimes we forget how those connections were, if they were good or bad for us. So if that list is there, it's a constant reminder to you. But I definitely do feel like this, for the water signs, this is some sort of wake-up call for you that you're already aware of. You already know that needs to be done. You're already working on it. But it's time. What these cards are saying, it's time now. No more. Just do it. The death card is there. Put an end to the situation. Start something new. You will be rewarded for it. You definitely will. You're a beautiful person. You have what it takes to move on. Definitely, water signs, do it. Again, it may be just some sort of argument that you're having with a partner that you need to just like let go and just move on from, and just figure out a common ground. But I do feel that this is more about someone who is letting go of a partner or a connection. It doesn't have to be a relationship, like a serious relationship. It could be someone you're just dating or texting. But it is, you are not feeling happy in this connection. And for whatever reason, we can do an extended reading on that and figure that out. But some of you aren't feeling happy and feeling very isolated. All right, so if you want to see a reading done, please comment the reading that you would like to see done, and I can work on that. And again, thank you for sharing all my videos. All right, thank you.